I didn't quit my life. I just stopped noticing when it was being taken from me. It never feels like a decision at first. There's no moment where you sit down and say, from today, I choose to disappear from my own life. It happens quietly, between things that look normal, between days that feel the same. You wake up, you scroll, you move your body through rooms you know too well. You answer people with the same tone you've practiced. You go back to sleep without remembering what you felt. Nothing is wrong enough to panic. Nothing is right enough to wake you up. That's how it starts. Not with collapse, with comfort. Comfort is dangerous because it doesn't announce itself as a problem. It wears the mask of fine. It blends into routine. It makes time feel soft. Weeks don't hurt. Months don't scream. Years don't knock. They slide. At first, you notice small things. You stop caring about details you used to care about. Your reactions become shorter. Your questions become quieter. Your dreams stop visiting you at night. Not because they died, because you stopped inviting them. You tell yourself you're being realistic now, more mature, less emotional. But something inside you goes dim. Not broken, just dimmed. And you don't argue with it. You adjust your eyes to the dark. You learn how to function without feeling. You learn how to smile without warmth. You learn how to stay busy enough to avoid noticing the hollow spaces. Busyness is another soft trap. It fills your hours so you don't hear yourself think. It fills your days so you don't ask uncomfortable questions. It fills your life with motion that feels like direction. But motion isn't direction. It's just movement. Sometimes you catch a glimpse of who you were in an old photo, in a message you wrote years ago, in the way you react to someone who still has that spark. For a second, it feels strange, like recognizing a stranger who somehow looks like you. You wonder when that person left. But the thought passes, because you have things to do. Deadlines, noise, distractions that feel necessary. And slowly, the strange feeling becomes normal. That's the part no one warns you about. Not the pain, the normalization of absence. You don't feel like you're losing your life. You feel like this is just how life is. You tell yourself everyone feels this way. You assume numbness is adulthood. You confuse emotional quiet with stability. And the days keep stacking. There's a moment some people talk about, a breaking point, a rock bottom, a loud collapse that forces change. But for many people, nothing dramatic ever happens. There is no crash, no explosion, no public failure, just a long, slow drift into a version of life that doesn't feel chosen. You didn't wake up one day and decide to become smaller. You just kept saying yes to things that didn't belong to you. You kept saying later to things that did. Later becomes a comfortable lie, because later never has a date. Later doesn't argue back. Later doesn't demand proof. Later waits. And while it waits, your life keeps moving without it. Sometimes, late at night, there's a brief moment of clarity when the noise drops, when your phone is quiet, when the world pauses just enough for you to hear your own thoughts. And there's a soft question inside you. When did this start? But you don't stay with the question, because staying with it feels heavy, and heaviness is inconvenient. So you distract yourself. Again. That's how years get stolen without violence. No one takes them from you. You slowly stop standing in front of them. Nothing dramatic changes. Everything just slowly fades into routine. Your standards fade. Your curiosity fades. Your inner voice fades. Not because you're weak, because fading is easier than confronting the feeling that something is missing. And one day, you look at your life and it feels neutral. Not terrible, not meaningful, just occupied. Busy enough to look alive, quiet enough to feel empty. The scariest part isn't that time passes. The scariest part is that it passes without resistance. No warning signs, no alarms, no moment where someone taps your shoulder and says, "This is the part where you wake up." Life doesn't interrupt the drift, it allows it. And the longer you drift, the more normal drifting feels, until normal becomes the thing that steals you. Sometimes the loss isn't loud, it's polite. It doesn't break your life, it just quietly replaces it. And most people don't notice the replacement, because the new version looks familiar enough to accept.